All right, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Here we are. I finally made it. Little late, but still made it here with technical difficulties and grocery deliveries, and here we are. All right, we got another night of Friday Night Frostpunk. I always love Friday Night Frostpunk. I only get to do this once a week, so I always miss it. But here we are. How are we doing today? Doing good, doing good. It's getting hot. Just when it was freezing in this room, now it's hot in this room. But we're surviving. So, we are building our metropolis. We are halfway there. We haven't eliminated all the problems in the city, but we're getting there. What's going on here? Yeah, we got a lot going on here at Hamcuts Heights. So we're gonna figure that all out. We seem to have a housing problem, but we seem to be doing well with everything else. We have a settlement now, don't we? Oh yeah, that's right. Well, wait, is this something? No, we don't have that. But we have oil, 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 oi, oi, oi. Here we go. So this place seems to be doing well for itself. They're certainly doing well with goods. We're gonna have to take a look at that. Maybe we'll take a look at that right now, actually. How are we on goods there? Oh. We're very good all around, so maybe it's time to build we got a material stockpile. I think we need a good stockpile. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's go back to Hamcuts Heights. Over here, probably gonna need to build a good stockpile as well. We don't seem to have a whiteout for some time, so we're okay. I think we're okay. So first things first, let's build housing. So we have a housing district going up there. So let's refresh so we can get 30 from the district, and then we have, where is it? Oh, the dense housing block. So 55. Okay, yeah. So we just build that up. We build our dense housing block, and we should be good. Everything else seems to be going well. I think we're ready to unpause. Look at that. All right, so let's see what's going on in the Frostland around us, since we have so much going on here. So we can get coal here. What do we have going on here? A new herd has been sighted in this area, more animals than our younger hunters have ever seen in their lives. An outpost here could increase our supply by 110 food until its deposit is depleted. Alright. And then another reindeer are known to live in this area, feeding on lichen growing above hidden hot springs. An outpost here could increase our supply of food. Okay, okay. So we got some stuff going on there. Now, it's Frostpunk, so I don't want to get cocky here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, microphone's working. Yeah, it's Frostpunk. I don't want to get cocky, but we seem to be doing well with resources, you know? But those are like famous last words. Food-wise. Oh, okay, so we could definitely use more food. Okay, so here's our first instance of viewers on Twitch voting. If you're on Twitch, You are able to weigh in on what I should do here. When we do law passing, you can actually vote on the law and affect the outcome of it. Stuart, a brawl has erupted between street sweepers assigned to different districts. It's bloody unfair. We bust our arses scrubbing coal dust out of gutters near the generator, while those lazy sods twiddle their cocks in a half-empty housing district, all for the same pay, said a Central District sweeper. The overseers agree. The equal pay law rewards sloth and punishes industry, said one of their delegates. It's fundamentally wrong, but if it must remain, let's at least account for the difficulty of one's assignment. What should we do? Man, not the time for this. I do not feel sympathy for this. No, we're going to stand firm. We're going to pay people less because you feel like you're working harder. So we do need to address disease. So when we get this built up... Well, wait, do we have any other... Oh yeah, we can let that go now. Can we build in any of the other housing districts? No. Alright, so what we'll do here is when we fully... Okay, so let's expand this. Ah, we can expand this. So let's frost break. 20 shelter, but needs more heat. Oh, well, that's interesting. Why didn't it give me the option? That's interesting. Okay. Alright, well, let's frost break. So we'll build this up fully. We'll get 2 spots to build in. We'll build 1 dense housing block, and then we'll build a hospital. Yeah, and then we'll get some disease. So, in the meantime, yes, let's get food. Harvest it. Now what's going on at oil? Oi. Ah, so okay, we need to build a food stockpile and we'll have to wait. Okay, fuel. So maybe we'll hold off then on... Where is it? On this one, when the other one runs out. So let's... Yeah, let's get more cores. Oh, we need more Frostland to use there. Alright, yeah, and let's send somebody here. Okay, so we're building up food now. That's good. Alright, so... There we go. Oh, now let's research something. We're not researching. Heating. Generator upgrade 2. Surplus injectors. Advanced delivery mechanism distributing excess heat to other districts and facilities for them to operate more effectively. Oil yields more heat in the generator. So unlocks the heat surplus generator ability, which burns all excess fuel to increase output for all districts up to 15%. Yeah, let's research it. Now, is there anything to pass? Oh, yeah. Okay, we gotta research some Frostlands stuff. I think we've got all the laws that we can get. Except for this stuff. But, yeah, I don't have the support for this. Alright. So let's wait for this housing district to build up. We finally see our next whiteout on the way. Well, we're gonna have plenty of time to build up to it. Colder season. We're still doing well. Let's make sure oil is doing well. Yeah, they're doing well. Now we need fuel. We need 100 more workers. So, can we transfer from Hamcut Heights? Ooh, I don't want that much. Yeah, let's do that. So you guys transfer over there. Your new assignment. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, alright, what's this person doing? Fighting dirty. Stuart, 14 street sweepers had to seek medical attention after yet another bloody brawl. The fights stemmed yet again from jealousy over the perceived ease of some assignments. Those with harder tasks tried to force their fellows with lighter work to swap districts. It ended in a stalemate. Jeez, people. Also, why are you preparing a protest? Alright, I'll grant you guys something. Alright, what do they want? Mandatory school. So, anybody on Twitch, you can vote. Go for it. Right, let me make sure it's working properly. Yep, there we go. Alright, now what do I actually want to do on this? Because this isn't necessarily something I want. So we have family apprenticeship, yeah, active workers. I don't want this. I don't want this. But it very well might pass. What do the foragers want? I want you to vote against it. Alright. Not necessarily anything I want. A deep melting drill. I have nowhere to build that. Actuated heat dispatcher. Or an advanced blast foundry. And then you guys. Oh, a dense housing block. Yeah, I'm about to build that. Ooh, that didn't give me much, though. We'll do it. I think this might be all we need. Because if they just lose 3 votes, they lose it. Alright, anybody out there on Twitch that wants to vote? Last chance, going once, going twice. Here we go.
has been rejected.
Good. Well, who's mad now? The overseers? Why? You got a lot of money. Why don't we fund a project? And we'll fund one of your projects. Okay. So build a dense housing block. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this kind of put us over. But now we got to build that dense housing block. Well, how are we on people here? Yeah, we need to build this. So we'll build the dense housing block here. Because even with this expansion, it's not going to cover everything we need. I wish there was another place we could set up. Ah, a coal mine. An outpost here could increase coal. Oh, one of our scouts tripped over a little iron figure of a rooster, flat and vertical, 4 posts by its feet marked north, west, south, and east. He tried to pull it up, but it was stuck, screwed to something. The scouts dug for hours. Gradually, a little red cabin revealed itself. A reloading depot on a buried track. Humble, clean, and tidy. Its cellar contained a stockpile of coal, and the structure itself could be pulled apart for materials. Weather vane. Take the resources. Oh. Oh, wait. Whoops. I was like, what happened to all our coal? What in the... What the what? Okay. So coal is almost full. Well, not almost. It's gonna take a while. But that's okay. We're almost at adaptation. Oh, so let's build the hospital now. Look at this little town we have going here.
Please have your ticket ready when boarding city transport.
So now we really just need to bring people. Whatever will increase population. Actually, it looks like we had a little bit of a decrease. Oh, I guess I did send some people. So yeah, we need to find people in the Frostland. Oh, I don't want deaths. I don't want deaths, I want people. Ah, okay, yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. And there's 2,500 people there. Well, when that runs out, you guys are coming back, I'll tell you that. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. So, all of these mines now all our deep mines. This one we don't even need to have on. You know, we need like a fuel depot here. Alright, we're gonna frost break here because this would be such a perfect spot for another fuel depot. Not to mention, you know, this would be a great place for another factory if we needed it. God, we've got plenty of workers just not doing anything. Okay. So somebody finished something here. Whoa, hello. A transport automation lies shattered after falling into a hidden crevice, or crevasse. Its rusted hull bears French writing. We can only guess where it has traveled since the Great Storm. Our scouts believe they can safely descend and salvage the machine's cores. Take the cores. Ah, yes, people. These people have managed to place their camp in a crevasse, safe from the freezing wind. Hunters and gatherers, some travel for days looking for game before returning to feed their families. They have a small shrine. We don't know to whom these people are praying, but they seem to be praying we will take them to Hamcut's Heights. We will take them to Hamcut's Heights. How many people? 1,400? Okay. That's good. A bonfire camp. A circle of bunkhouses around a constantly burning bonfire. These people work nearly non-stop just to survive. Their eyes lit up at the sight of our scouts, to whom they confessed their yearning for finer things in life, besides gathering wood and food. Take them in. One of our scouts tripped over a little iron figure of a rooster. Oh, we already did this. This is again? Alright, take the materials. A logging operation covered in frost. The furnace in the center lies gutted, its core missing. Many workers lie frozen in the bunkhouses, though the finest house is suspiciously empty. A key left in its open larder doors. The tracks of a sledge leading away. There are few trees left to cut down in the area, but we could disassemble the structures or break them down into materials for easy transportation. The scouts will take it upon themselves to bury the loggers. So we could get prefabs if we wait for more, or we could get 50,000 materials. No, we'll come back later. I'd rather get the prefabs from that. Oh, we can establish another colony. A food colony. Hell yeah, we're gonna do that. You know it. We need 10 Frostland teams after I did all that. Okay. So when those Frostland teams are done, we'll get more food. Yeah, we could definitely use a food colony. Now that I think about it, I kind of remember this thing about a food colony last time. Population growth progress, 1%. That could be better. And I'm only tolerated. Really, all of your... Ooh. Okay, now... Wait, build a dense housing block. Yeah, okay. I guess... Only in the main... one. Well, we'll build it now. You've gotten your wish. Oh, yeah, okay. First, we need to expand it. So when that expands... So that'll be 5. 30, so we're still going to need another 22, so we're still going to need another housing block.
Heat stamps are the only recognized form of payment. Beware of scammers peddling alternate currencies.
Alright, well, let's frost break. We'll build ourselves another housing district. Ah, you know though. Yeah, that's true. I want to keep as many people in the central district as possible. Ah, increases stockpile limits. But we'll send 800 people there. Now let's do it. A secured storage vault. Alright. Sounds good. Oh, we got the Frostland teams. Oh, but something needs our attention. Stuart, a watchtower guard is facing disciplinary action for abandoning his patrol to carry a sickly old woman to the infirmary. Anybody on Twitch can also vote on this one. Knew something was off when I couldn't smell any oats coming from Miss Weatherby's place. Went up to check and saw her crumpled up on the floor, explained Sergeant Savalas. His commander is clearly displeased. That's all fine, but while Savalas was off playing medic, 2 robberies took place in the district. He is asking for Savalas' removal from the force for abandoning his post. What is your opinion? No, you should help. You should help. That's what I say. All right. Let's get this thing going. Nice. So in 2 weeks, we'll get the path connected. All right. So let's research some Frostland stuff. So we can get harvesting efficiency on food, harvester hangar, scouts headquarters, exploration time goes down. I mean, this one is better, so it looks like the exploration time will go really down. Come on, mouse. What are you doing on to me here? Yeah, we'll do this, because I think this is also a step closer towards adaptation. So let's research the idea. Who's upset now? The machinists? Well, throw some money their way. Alright, there's nothing we can... there's nothing we can vote on at the moment, but we can build a dense housing block. But we're also still going to need another housing district. And then I think we'll do the same thing there. When we build it all up, we'll build one dense housing block and one hospital. Let's see what our little hill housing here is. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. I just love how this game looks. Oh. Machinist demands met. Are you guys happy? Let's stop complaining. Alright. Is this still building? Oh, here we go. Send colonists. Does it say how many we need? So 3,000 colonists will settle there. Alright. Good. Let's set up some food. Oh, and so now, yeah, we don't have the Frostland teams. Let's make sure oil is doing well. Oh yeah, we didn't build our fuel stockpile. This is such a inefficient building of stockpiles, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could build out to this oil over here. But I also don't want to put a lot of workers here. I don't want to put a lot of people, because I need people in the central district. And we have a lot of everything. We don't really need to take the resources here. And all this stuff is limited anyway, so I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're building up oil. Building up pretty much everything, to be honest. We've got plenty of housing going. Alright, so I want to expand this. Just so I can build a hospital. Ooh. Trust went up. Let's see if we can get guided voting. No. We can't. Okay. Whatever. People don't like me. Righty. So oh, we got something over here. How did the Reverend say it? A life well lived. The crowd at the ceremony was proof enough of that. All these people you helped during the Great Storm, all the survivors you brought back from the Frostland, they all wanted to pay their respects, say a last goodbye. I'm sorry I wasn't a better son, but I'll make you proud, you'll see. Goodbye, Dad. Whoa. Ceremonial funerals are helping people say goodbye to their loved ones. Damn. Well, Good. So researching the scout headquarters. Ah, here we go. So let's build another hospital. Maybe next we can research something that will give us a little bit more in terms of lowering disease. Oh, it's saying we got something new we can build. Oh, the surplus injectors. So we need 4 cores for it. Now, we have a place out there that we can get more cores. We just need to wait till we get the 10 Frostland teams. So when we get that... Alright, so we got the survivalist headquarters. So, let's see what we can do in terms of the city. The city. It's a weird way I said that. Labor organization, leisure. Oh yeah, I guess it's in society. Here we go, pharmaceuticals. A pharmaceutical testing laboratory. That's what the Bohemians want? Jesus. Oop. Okay. A pharmaceutical laboratory. So research speed goes up. Everybody would kind of like this, though. We'll have to look at what that... I wish they would tell us what that icon meant. I can never remember what any of them mean. Yeah, so we'll do pharmaceutical laboratory. So that was... I think... Can't really tell. Reason? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, what's going on with these guys? Oh, it's going to take 15 more weeks. Okay. Where's the rest of our Frostland teams? So... 20 are building the food colony. Okay. Oh, interesting. I don't think this will run out. Okay. That's interesting. Let's check how oil is doing. Doing good. Just colonists. Alright.
Seniors, remember, our dutiful youth are eager to help however needed.
Oh yeah, we wanted to build another fuel depot over here when we frost broke for it. Yeah, and we'll lower, yeah. Well, this one isn't even on. Ah, nice. Okay. So we'll put the fuel thing over here, because it'll lower the workforce. So there we go. Alright, let's take a look at our fuel colony. Or food colony. Okay. Ah, you need goods. Well, you guys are in luck. Alright, so let's build a housing district. Ooh, look at all that food. So let's build out towards there. Oh, wow. The central district alone is creating a lot of food. Alright, so let's send some of that to Ham Cuts Heights. Oh, yeah, and then... So this generator can use anything. So we'll transfer some coal over here. There we go. Transfer resources, and now turn the generator on. Actually, we should... So we need to stockpile here before this cold wave hits. Why don't you send, like, yeah, everything over here for now, so that we can start creating a bit of a stockpile. Oh yeah, and then also goods. Alright, there we go. Well, we need materials at some point, but we'll work on that. Oh yeah, we gotta name this something. What would you name a food colony? Let's see. I don't know. We'll come up with something. A food colony. Okay. So 5. So we'll do that, and then we'll build the dense housing district. What else do they have here? Just tons and tons of food. Okay. And they're making just like enough food that don't really... Oop, what's this? Stuart, there was a commotion during the funerals for a known criminal. The man was a murderer and a rapist. I won't have him lying in the same plot as Ma for all eternity, said an angry citizen. He didn't belong in this city alive, and he don't belong here dead. Public opinion is split. Some people argue that everyone is entitled to proper funerals, as only the Lord may decide our fate in eternity. Others advocate for dumping the bodies of convicted criminals in unmarked snow pits outside city limits. I'm definitely not dumping large amounts of bodies in unmarked snow pits. We're gonna give them burials. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, and so now we can go take those cores. Where was that? Yeah. Oh, prefabs. Ah, what was I thinking this whole time? We don't need the prefabs. So 50,000 materials. So maybe what we'll do is... Alright, yeah, we can just send it here for now. Now... We don't have any materials here. Send transfer. Yeah. There we go. So the food colony should have, yeah, 20,000 materials here. Actually, if we can do that, let's do that with some of the coal. Yeah, there we go. So now we can kind of split it a little bit. All right. Oh yeah, so now we build the dense housing block. Alright, so now we can explore more. I'd like to go somewhere that's going to give us people. Don't. Oh, here we go. We need one more Frostland team? Like, are you kidding me? Well, thanks to a bit of healthy competition, that new grocer has bought out the old one. Good riddance, I say. Finally, no more rotten fruit painted over to look fresh. This is the real deal. And of course, now the new guy knows if he ever tries to swindle us with spoiled produce, we'll drive him out of business too. He'll be bought out by the next one. The best will win and we'll all benefit. You set the city on course towards the Merit Cornerstone. Okay. Yeah, we can do more coal. Oh. But now we need more of that. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's good. Everybody's happy. Okay, yeah. So where were we with those people? Where did we find that? Oh, here we go. Plains. So that's 10. But we don't really need what was there. Ah, here we go. Launch that expedition. All right. Oh, what's this about? Bohemians begin violent protests. Stuart, the Bohemians have launched new protests with a shocking act of vandalism. A motley crowd brutally ransacked an antique shop. They piled all the pre-frost artifacts they could find in the street, then set the whole pile ablaze. The last known edition of Milton's works, all up in smoke, cried the antique dealer. And all the while, the barbarians kept puffing on their moss, babbling nonsense about purging the past and destruction as art. All right. So due to the Bohemians' high fervor, these violent protests will cause casualties. Negotiations are no longer on the table. A conflict is brewing in the city. You will have to raise relations with the Bohemians to neutral or above. God, why are you guys so pissed? Yeah, we'll mend relations. But first we're going to quell your protests, I can tell you that. Alright, well, I need another drink and a bathroom break, so we're going to take a quick 60-second break. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. Let's unpause. See what's going on. Look at this. They certainly know how to stage a protest. Ah, we're losing coal. Oh, yeah, that's right.
If you see newcomer outsiders
Preparing for
arriving,
war.
do not be upset. Be proud. Our city
I have not
is
seen
a
that
beacon
before.
for the destitute of the Frostlands.
Alright, how can we make these guys happy?
Stewart.
Let's grant you an agenda. Alright, anybody out on Twitch? You can vote on this. Free essentials. Oh. Well, based on availability, the city will ensure that all citizens are provided with what they need to survive for free, including basic rations and clothing. So we'll lose heat stamps income per capita, but we're doing pretty good on heat stamps. Production efficiency will go down, but trust will rise, so I kind of like that. So let's get this to pass. What will make the machinists happy? Fund a project. I can do that. And then we just need 11 out of 21. All right. So I think we can take this to vote. So anybody out on Twitch who still wants to vote? Going once, going twice. Here we go.
The delegates
Ooh.
have spoken. The law takes
It literally
effect.
passed with the exact number of votes. By one vote. Wow. And they're still preparing for war. Look, the machinists are pissed and they're not
Attention,
preparing for war.
citizens. A new law is in effect.
Ooh, more people. So the machinists fund projects. Yeah, we can do that. Now they're happy.
Stewart.
Oh. Alright. We need to fix housing. So we built that 5. And then let's see. Grateful machinists return funds. Stewart, machinists representatives have come to express their gratitude for your funds and hand over a fat envelope. Tinkerer charrettes, grease stain removal. Up to now, funding such worthwhile projects was enough to convince our people to overlook how you ignore our more substantive proposals. Oh my god. Substantive. I cannot say that word. Oh my god. I obviously know the word, I cannot say it. Proposals. Yet no project we proposed this round satisfied our members. They instead demanded we hand back this most recent tranche of funds and ask you to enact mechanized scouts and deep melting drill. Return funds and promise double. Perhaps substantially more funds would make overlooking our differences easier. Yeah, we could do that. We'll do that. Okay. So build this. This will be 30. It still won't be enough, though. What's the housing situation here? Why is it so dark over here? I guess because the storm is coming. So let's transfer some people. Yeah, there we go. 153. That's gotta do it. Now, when can we give them funds? Can we do it now? Alright. Now these guys, what's your problem? Why don't we just, let's fund your projects. Still preparing for war, though.
Dispatch gift boxes to the steward by post to avoid unnecessary queuing.
Ah, okay. Pharmaceutical laboratory. Oh, interesting. Let's build it. All right, so what's something we could vote on? Outpost operation. Yeah, it's got to be. Freight docks. The amount of resources that can be transferred between sites via skyways. Okay. Maybe in city. Ooh, what do we have for alcohol? City-run alcohol shops. Privatized alcohol production. So with this, trust rises. This heat stamps do. Kind of like this. Privatized alcohol production. Let's do it. Alright, so sending people didn't really do anything. For us. But here we go. So if we build this and then a dense housing block, that'll cover us. So let's expand this. And then we can build another pharmaceutical laboratory and decrease disease. Unemployed, officially. They claim they'll spend those funds to help their community, but I know these machinists, big wigs, will end up here eventually. They always do. And as Rosie pours their drinks, they'll slip a handful of heat stamps into her stocking, courtesy of the steward. No, it isn't. A very old part of me wants to clobber these pigs, but most of me just hopes the steward funds us next. You have repeatedly funded the machinists. Oh. Well, what group are you? I'll fund you. I'll fund anybody. I got tons of funds here. All right. Oh, so are we done with... Yeah, so let's build our housing block. Oh, we got... Okay, so I am respected. So now, can I get guided voting? I could, if I make a bunch of compromises. And we'll open this up to Twitch. Anybody on Twitch. Anybody. Now I need you more than ever. So, the Overseers could use a win here. What do they want? Condemn the Bohemians. I use an ability. Youth volunteer duty. I could do that. But we're going to need more. We haven't done anything for the merchants in a while. Fund a project. Let's do that. And then the foragers. What would you want? Yeah, we'll grant you an agenda. Alright, I think this should give us everything. Ah, and we got a vote out there on Twitch. Let's see who it is. Let's go for it. Anybody else on Twitch that wants to vote? Going once, going twice. Here we go. Ali Me, thank you for the vote. Excellent vote.
Delegates have spoken.
It passed.
The law takes effect.
Even though we were 2 votes shy. I don't really know why. But look at that. We got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ali Me.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
Alright. Of course. Ah, thank you, Ali Me, for the comment as well. Always glad to have you on the stream. Where's the merchants here? Oh, here we go. So we'll fund your projects. Alright, grant an agenda to the foragers. And then, youth volunteer duty.
This week's free essentials allocation at your assigned city warehouse.
Oh, and we did the grant agenda on the overseers. So they want expedition support. Oh man, okay. I kind of don't want this one to happen. So let's negotiate with people to vote against it. What about the merchants? Bohemians. Yeah, I'll fund projects for you. Alright. Here we go. So now this one shouldn't pass.
The proposed law
Alright, good.
has been rejected.
Alright. Well, I think we've reached a good stopping point on this tonight. I think I'm kind of feeling some Victoria 3 tonight. Begin our new campaign. So I think we're gonna end this one and take a quick 5 minutes, restart. Oh, Allie Me, you didn't vote on time. So sorry. Oh, good. You love Vicky 3. Well, then you can join me over on that one. And just as the storm hits. So, perfect timing. So, I'm going to restart the stream on Victoria 3. Take like 5 minutes to restart it. And hopefully, Allie Me and others, you can join me on there. So, I will see you shortly.